I'm gonna ask you one simple question, and I want you to be honest with me here. I don't want you to lie. Have you ever clicked on those Discord win channels on these servers, only to see that some copywriters who started almost the same time as you, maybe a bit earlier, maybe a bit later than you, post wins about making the money you could only dream of? That was my reality, man. I was doing this copywriting thing for months, and I had started with some of my friends. I'm not gonna mention their names, of course. And I saw them posting wins. I saw them posting wins of landing retainer clients, of closing these high ticket one-time projects, 1K, 2K for a sales page. And I was like, bro, what? I remember closing some deals for $150 for a sales page, and I was so happy, man. I was so happy. My heart was pounding faster, and I felt like I had actually made it. And then I was seeing these wins on Discord server, and I got super fucking discouraged, man. I got super discouraged. I used to feel like, not only that, it wasn't only that I got discouraged and I felt bad about myself, like I was undercharging like crazy, but I didn't feel like I belonged in these servers. And because of that, I became a bit lonely. So I wasn't speaking to anybody. I had pushed aside everybody from my personal life as well, except my family, of course. And I didn't even have those Discord friends that I used to have months ago. Because, like I said, I didn't feel like I belonged there. I felt like they were above me. They were at this point, and I was here. And I was invincible. I was what I call invincible copywriter. I didn't have any friends in real life. I had pushed everybody aside, and I didn't have any friends on the Discord server now. So what the fuck? What is going on? And it was really bad, man. It was really bad, man. So if I were to give my younger self one piece of advice, it would be to stop comparing myself to copywriters ahead of me, or even at the same level as me. Like I said, I felt like I didn't even deserve to talk to them, man. So I became completely invincible. Completely invincible. I felt super alone, and I started confining myself to a box, if that's what you call it. But there was one thing that kept me from quitting. It was that I remember that bamboo analogy about the bamboo tree. It goes something like this. There's a bamboo tree in China that doesn't grow for the first, let's say you plant it, and then for the first year it doesn't grow at all, and then for the second year nothing happens. The third year passes, and the fourth year passes, and nothing happens. Not a single meter of growth. Nothing. And most people will be like, yeah, but why keep watering it? It clearly doesn't work. It clearly doesn't work. Why water it? But here's what happens. In the fifth year, that tree grows by 100 meters in a few weeks. So it goes from not seeing any progress at all, not growing even an inch, to growing 100 meters in like 10 days, in like 2 weeks. And and copywriting isn't any different. It isn't any different. It's the exact same thing. You see, this is what I call invincible progress. You don't make any progress, and then you make all the progress in the world. Nothing happens, and then everything happens. That is insane. That is insane if you ask me. So that's the thing I told myself to comfort myself, actually. It was more of a comforting thing, because I was about to quit. And truthfully, if I'm being honest, I don't even know why I didn't quit. I don't know why I didn't quit. It's just that I have something inside of me that kept me from quitting. It was like I had this inner voice in my head that was like, no, bro, you're not fucking quitting. Like, I used to think, what's the alternative? Let's say I fucking quit. What's the alternative? Me going to college? Me being there for 5-10 years? Working like a slave for €1,000 a month, because that's what people get paid here in Greece. That's what people get paid. €1,000. What is that? What is €1,000? And what would happen? And that's the best case scenario. Like, at the best case scenario, I could probably make around €2,500, and that would be considered amazing salary in Greece. But bro, I have no intention to work for 10 years to climb the food chain, the work food chain, get a better job and then a better job, and then keep getting 1% increases per year. Like, come on, man. What the fuck is that? Who are you kidding here? We all know that this isn't the dream we want to live. You watching this, you know it. This isn't for you. You know that this isn't for you. You know you're destined for more. You know it. And I know it. I know you think about this, because that's how I was. And if you're reading this video, we're not so different. If you're watching this video, actually, you're not reading the video. But yeah, get the point. So yeah, and another thing that drives me nuts, man, it's people have this entitlement. They think it's theirs. They think landing clients is theirs. It's not. You gotta earn it. Nothing in this world is yours. You have to earn everything. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. So if you want to land clients, you just don't give up, and the progress is gonna come. Remember, you're making invincible progress. And here's another thing I remind myself every time I'm thinking about quitting. Or, why isn't this thing working? What is wrong with me? Shouldn't I be making progress faster? I remember one little thing. I have found this in my experience. So it's this. The longer I wait to see progress, the bigger the progress is. I remember that's how I went. I went from 1K a month to 7.5K a month in 1 month. Remember? Nothing happens, everything happens. And that's what I want to leave you with on this video. And if you found this valuable, make sure to subscribe, because there's a lot more stuff coming for you. And I don't want you to miss out on them. Okay? And peace.